Coming up on MHS1, we take a look at Meals on Wheels.
We explore the new jumping craze.
And we meet some office aides.
And it's all coming up on MHS1.
Good morning, McKinney High School. Today is May 3rd. I'm Devin McGuire.
And I'm Jessup Town, and you're watching MHS1. Meals on Wheels is a charitable organization which provides food for those who cannot afford to purchase their own. Here's Blake Swanner and Hannah Hornbeck with more on the program.
Meals on Wheels, a local nonprofit organization, helps to provide care to senior citizens in need.
Meals on Wheels is an organization. Our mission is to feed and take care of seniors who qualify for the need that can't go out and purchase their own food or make their own food. But we also do so much more than that. We do, on average, almost 200,000 meals annually.
Volunteers Ron and Allie took us on their route to show us the impact that Meals on Wheels has on local seniors.
But in addition to just feeding the seniors, we also have the well checks. I mean, every time one of our volunteers goes and delivers a meal, they're also checking on them. They're making sure that they're okay.
This has been Hannah Hornbeck and Blake Swanner reporting for MHS1.
Starting next year, students will have the opportunity to take electives and have a high GPA. Here's Ben Tatum and Noe Garcia with more.
Next year at McKinney High School, juniors and seniors will be given the opportunity to enroll in the GPA exemption program with the proper requirements.
The GPA exempt grading option was developed to address situations in which students with high weighted GPAs would be able to take courses that are on the 4.0 academic level GPA scale, so in a way that it wouldn't be calculated into their GPA. The primary prerequisite is your grade level, and then also you have to have been in the program for a couple of years, so you wouldn't do this as a first-year choir member, for instance. Additionally to that, you need to have completed your graduation requirements in that particular area. So these are specifically for things that you would be using as elective credit.
A McKinney High School student recalls her experiences before this change occurred.
Last year, I heard about the opportunity of becoming an ABBA tutor. It was a class where you get to facilitate tutorial groups among students who are participating in the ABBA program, and I really liked that idea. I really wanted to help other students, and so I was like, yeah, I want to take the class. But I figured out that the class, it doesn't actually count as credit towards GPA. It's a local credit, so it doesn't count for you or against you for GPA, and I knew that I'd be risking my title of valedictorian that I've held if I took the class, but I still really wanted to take the class, so I felt like, you know, whatever happens, happen. I think it will be worth the risk if I take the class. And so I took it, and it turned out it did end up affecting my position.
There's a couple things you need to know about the GPA exempt process. First thing, this is very important, is that you are still required to do all of the assignments and participate in class just as you would if it were a course that were going into your GPA. Also, this particular grade will continue to appear on your transcript, so it is still something that would be visible to potential colleges or universities. Also, you need to be aware that when there are some colleges and universities that recalculate your GPA independently of your MHS GPA. So these are considerations that you'll want to take into account when you decide whether this is the right situation for you.
You can find the registration form and brochure on the McKinney High School website. This has been Ben Tatum, Noe Garcia, and Ashley Brenna reporting for MHS1.
Did you know? People that buy a yearbook are extremely happy. How happy? Well, as happy as a senior sleeping in on STAR testing week. Order your yearbook now for $75 at smartpay.com or stop by D205.
Now here's Mallory Hauser with sports.
Thanks, guys. The track team finished their season this past weekend. Here's Madison with a look on how they did at their district and regional meets.
The track season was very successful as students advanced from districts to regionals.
And the girls had a really good season. We actually made it to the area meet in the 4x1, 4x2, and we made it to the regionals in the 4x2. We didn't make it to finals, but we ran our fastest time that we ran all year.
The guys made it in 2 relays to area. We did pretty good. We ran our best times, and a couple of us made it to regionals. We didn't make it to finals, but we PR'd in all our events.
Dante C. finished 12th in 400-meter relay regional meet. Brittany Stout finished 14th in pole vault regional meet. Kevin Sight, district champion, 13.0 area qualifier, didn't clear the height in regionals. Brooke Merritt finished 12th in the 300-meter hurdles regional meet. This has been Madison Gocher reporting for MHS1.
The boys baseball team plays away tonight at Jesuit, continuing their tournament. That's all for sports. Now back to you.
Thanks, Mallory. In response to the rising popularity of trampoline parks, a new venue has opened up in our community. Here's Eli J. and Christian Schneider with more.
A new sensation of trampoline parks have come to the Dallas area, yet they all aid to children and young teens. Recently, another park has opened called Elevate, and this time its aim is for high schoolers to show up.
Elevate is a trampoline park that we built in McKinney. It opened last week, and we have dodgeball, basketball hoops, rock climbing. We have everything.
It's just having somewhere now that McKinney kids can come and enjoy and have a safe, fun environment where you guys can come and hang out, have a good time, and feel good about where you're at and the environment that you're in. We provide slam dunk trampolines. We have 3 slam dunk courts. We have 2 dodgeball courts. We have a 26-foot tall rock climbing wall. We have an indoor 24-foot tall bungee trampoline. We also offer Xbox Connect gaming systems. We have different arcade games, air hockey, punching bag machines. So there's a little bit for everybody here.
Since Elevate aims for a high school crowd, it has characteristics that make it different from other trampoline parks.
We have Club Elevate, where we're trying to get the older crowd. We have live DJ coming in, and it's all ages, but we're trying to get the high school crowd too to come in.
We know that there isn't a lot for you guys to do, especially at the high school level. We wanted to provide a place that was fun, it was active, and it's cool, that you can come and do. We have the best laser light and sound system around. There's no other park or center around here in North Texas that provides the atmosphere that we do. I'd love for you guys to come out and check it out. I think you'll be highly impressed.
Club Elevate is from 7 to 9 p.m. for 12 and under and 9 to 11 p.m. for 13 and up. And it costs $9 for the first hour and then $6 for each additional hour. Elevate is also taking applications from outgoing 16-year-olds with at least 3.0 GPAs. This has been Eli J. and Christian Schneider reporting for MHS1.
Hey Jessup, can you deliver a message for me?
Sorry, I'm not an office aide.
Oh, well here's Jacob Driggs, Andrew Judd, and Grant Holland with more on office aides.
McKinney High School offers a program for seniors called Office Aides. Throughout the year, they assist administration in running notes and giving school tours.
The main purpose of Office Aide is to assist the teachers and the counselors in things that they need, like passing notes or things of that sort.
We have them stationed. We have some in the library, some in the welcome den. We also have them with Miss Lee. We have them with my secretary, Miss Montgomery. So you're kind of stationed to a certain area, and basically whatever those people ask you to do, that's what you're doing.
So how do seniors get involved with Office Aides?
There's an application. There's a specific specific guidelines. If you agree to be an office aide, you're kind of agreeing to hold yourself to a certain behavior, certain dress code. We obviously want model students.
This has been Andrew Judd, Blake Swanner, Grant Holland, and Jacob Driggs reporting for MHS1.
This past Friday, the annual Relay for Life was held at Craig Ranch Ballparks. Here's Sydney Turnbow and Tania Conley with more on the fight against cancer.
Relay for Life is an event done all across the nation to celebrate the lives of cancer survivors and raise money to find a cure.
There's a ton of events happening. There's a bunch of activities and games. People are selling food, other necklaces, things to play with. We're selling baked goods and balloon animals and face painting. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I wanted to be a part of Relay for Life because my grandmother had breast cancer, and I know other people that have had other sorts of cancer, and so I wanted to raise a whole bunch of money to raise awareness.
As the night progresses, fun and people's reason to be at Relay for Life comes out.
I relay because I relay because
I relay because
I relay because I relay because I won this fish. Cancer's bad.
We have been greatly affected by cancer.
I want to make sure that nobody ever has to go through it again. Both of my grandmothers and my father and my husband's grandfather all passed away from cancer.
Some survivors relay due to their fight against cancer.
Last year, maybe 14 months ago, I lost my mom to pancreatic cancer. I'm a survivor. I have fought, I'll continue fighting, and I want to encourage everyone to fight. Just seeing all of the survivors and being together with the survivors gives me more reason to fight, more reason to continue.
Relay for Life provides hope for a better future.
This has been Sydney Turnbow and Tania Conley reporting for MHS1.
Pressure on students to look their best for prom and other upcoming events has led many students to the tanning bed. Here's Devin McGuire with an outlook on tanning.
Sunlight is a major factor in everyday life, and some students use sunlight's benefits more often than others.
I think they enjoy tanning because a lot of girls like to look tan and it's a more preferred look. And it's just kind of a relaxing thing to do, and you can go outside and hang out with your friends or be by the pool or read a book, and it just gives you something to do.
With prom and other events coming up, many feel they look their best with a little color.
I think prom time is definitely a time when a girl wants to really look special, and she puts a lot of effort into that, so that tan is going to be a big deal.
I feel like tanning makes you look nicer or nice and bronze.
UV light, which is found in both sunlight and tanning beds, triggers discoloration in skin cells. Some students feel that either tanning method is dangerous.
Tanning beds are just like the sun. I mean, you know, they have the UV rays, although there are stricter requirements that tend to protect people. You know, the length of time that they can be in them, how frequently they can do them.
I do think it's dangerous to tan because my mom, she had skin cancer for 3 years because she used to lay out and tan all the time when she was younger. So she always tells me to put sunscreen on or whatever, but I never do. But I don't have skin cancer yet, so I'm good.
I don't think tanning beds are really safe. My parents have always said stay away, so I do that, and I just think that you can get it through the natural sunlight and it'll be just as pretty.
During summer, students spend a lot of time in the sun and feel that tanning or burning is inevitable.
I think tanning is hard to avoid because, I mean, we play about 2 hours every day when we're in season, and after a while it's a hassle to have to put it on every single time and then reapply.
I think tanning can be dangerous. Obviously there's studies to prove that, but I think there's things that you can do to prevent how dangerous it is and be smart about it.
Protect yourself with clothing that, you know, covers you up as much as possible, hats that protect your face, and then of course using any kind of sunscreen that's going to have a higher SPF.
This has been Devin McGuire reporting for MHS1.
Did you know? People that buy a yearbook are extremely happy. How happy? Well, as happy as a junior getting asked to senior prom.
Order your yearbook now for $75 at smartpay.com or stop by D205.
This edition of Teacher Home Invasion's a real hole-in-one. Here's Kayla Dahl and Reggie Ann Payton with more.
Hi, MHS1. Welcome to the Rednauer house.
Hello.
This is my wife, Sandy. This is my youngest son, Christian. This is my oldest son, Jordan. Okay, this is our kitchen where we have all our good breakfast and dinner. We'll make some spaghetti here in a little while. This is our living room. This is where we spend most of our family time. We watch our Duck Dynasty and stuff like that in here on the weekends. Okay, this is my man cave. This is my favorite room in the house. That's where I come, and on my big screen TV, my wife got me for my 40th birthday. I watch college football and watch a lot of golf and stuff up here. Got a lot of trophies and mementos and pictures of my grandfather who taught me how to play golf. Got some pictures of me in high school, and my favorite athlete of all time, I got to sign a football, Roger Staubach. And over here, I got some pictures of some of the championship teams I've had at McKinney High over the years. I've been there for 9 years now, so I've had a lot of teams there. But this is my famous man couch that I bought before I got married, so it's about 22, 23 years old. My wife makes fun of it, but it's very comfortable and great to watch football on. This is my wife, Sandy. We've been married 16 years now in May. We actually went to the same high school, but we didn't date. I was a senior and she was a freshman, so she was a little too young for me then. Then over the years, we dated 3 separate times before it finally took, and we got married in 1997, and then we moved here to this house in Allen in 1999, and we've lived here ever since. Well, goodbye, MHS1. Thanks for coming to visit us. We got to kick you out now because we got spaghetti to eat and there's not enough for everybody.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
For more news, visit mainstreamnews.com.
That's right. And remember, if it's news
and it's at McKinney High School, it's MHS1.